So we have our manholes which are taking there's a kitchen which is bringing the wastewater.
All right.
Also here we have the master bathroom. We had seen it. So these are the manholes that are taking the waste to the back side.
Okay.
So we can be able now to show you how we do our biodigesters, so that we can be able to appreciate
And
the bio.
explain to people, to our clients, how a biodigester is done and how it works.
Yeah, now this is a biodigester. This came as an alternative, just like how we are doing alternative to stone construction. Long time we were doing septic tanks, where you are building a deep trench, a deep pit. Then we build with stones, we do plaster works. Then we call the water bozers, the waste bozers. They pull out the waste. Now all that was a lot of work, building that thing. Then you have to pay 8,000 per trip. Now people came up with a solution to the septic. Now this is the biodigester.
And another thing to add, being a cotton soil area, I know there is high water retention. So if it was a septic, the water will it will fill very fast.
Like in Kisumu, we are our projects which we are handling in Kisumu, we are having issues because Kisumu has a very high water table. So once you dig up to 4 feet, water has come out. So having a biodigester in such an area, it's a very good solution on that side.
Okay.
Yes.
So tell us, explain to us how you go about the construction of this biodigester.
Okay, here we are in Rongai. We are doing a 2-bedroom bungalow. We have already finished the bungalow. Now this was wastewater management. This biodigester is 1 meter cubic, but now because it's circular, it also measures the same dimensions.
All right.
It has the same volume. And here all the waste from all the houses, the house, even for this future house, all the waste will be coming inside here. We have the enzymes, actively enzymes which are decompose all the waste. After they have decomposed it, the waste comes to this other side. It enters from here, it comes to this other side as decomposed. It comes out as water, clean water that goes to the soak pit. Now this is where the soak pit is. So once that system is self-sufficient, you will never come back any other day to check whether it has blocked. The enzymes cannot die. The enzymes are a lifetime. We cannot come back here any other day to replace these enzymes. And this another thing, the only thing that they can be affected is when we have the oil, the oil that comes from the kitchen area. So we usually have a grease trap just before the kitchen. We can show you later where the grease trap will be able to trap all the oil. So once the oil, you see, it usually goes up, the water will go down and comes up to here. So the grease trap after a few months or so can be replaced and have a good system.
All right.
Yeah.
So one question that I know most of us are thinking about, how many people can this biodigester serve?
This biodigester in a day, it can serve, even normally it usually serves around 35 people. 35 people, this house will be living 3 people only. So we can be able to connect it to this house, we can connect it to that, but close to 35 people. That is like more than 6-7 homesteads. And yeah, it's a very self-sustaining project.
So yeah, another question, this biodigester, as we can see, it's well smoothened. Tell us, what is it made of?
Okay, all this is concrete. We usually do the excavations. Then we have the base, a concrete base with reinforcements. Then we have the a steel reinforcement done all around the house with D10 and D8 all around the biodigester. Then you have the plywoods which act like the formwork. Then we do the plywood all around the wall. Then we cast our concrete, we vibrate. After that, now we do the formwork for the top part. So the whole of it is concrete, waterproof. Water cannot come in from the ends. So the water that is inside is the water that is being decomposed by the enzymes
from the house
to the
bio and out,
then to the route.
All right.
Yeah.
So how long does a biodigester take for construction, for it to be constructed?
A biodigester is a very fast thing because it's a very small project. Within a week we are done. We do the excavations one day, we do the base a day or two, then the reinforcements around 3 days. Within a week or let's say 2 weeks, we have already finished even with the plaster works and the smoothness. We allow for it to dry, then we cure it with water, then we are good to go. 2 weeks maximum, we have come into your project. So if anybody has their own toilet that is filling up, no need to build another one. So you call us, we do this type of wastewater management. It's a lifetime, years and years to come.
All right.
Yeah.
Another question that most people will be waiting to hear, the price.
The cost of the biodigester.
Yes.
Okay, normally we usually price this biodigester with the soak pit. The soak pit here, we have a very big hole where we have done a lorry or two for hardcore to ensure that the water is percolating. This is a very high water table, so we had a very big hole here. So this total cost of this and this, it will add up to around 135 to 150,000, and this is a third the price of our septic tank. A septic tank, normally doing the excavation, the walling, the plaster works, the beams that we do in the middle, because it's very deep, and having the concrete tops, it costs around 500 and something thousand. So having this biodigester it made the cost of doing the septics and doing the wastewater management at that the price. So
in areas where there are no sewer system, would you recommend a biodigester?
Most people do this, and this is it's not a new technology. Most people know and have heard of it, and it's the best solution if we are living in a place where we don't have the sewer. But if our client would have had the sewer connection is usually 10 to 15,000 shillings just connecting to the sewer. So that is the better option. But now for areas where it is not developed, here it's in Rongai, and it is not that developed in terms of the management of sewer. So we can say that this is a better solution. It can stay more than 100 years.
All right.
Yes.
So we are very happy to have known about this. We hope we have answered most of the questions that you have. Feel free to get in touch to get more information about how a biodigester works and how to implement it in your place. Feel free to contact us if you need this done at your home. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Mnafanya TikTok?